Hi guys, Crafty Chef Diamond here. I am sitting in the truck again, getting ready to enter the building for school. I just wanted to do a small intro before I start filming again. I want to welcome everybody to Diamond Paint with Friends 2.0. 2-year celebration is food, and what is the best thing I could do is make food. I do kid-friendly food right now because I'm at school and I haven't done any fancy cooking in a long time. So, and you get, you kind of lose your skill a little bit. So I made the cream puffs yesterday. I attempted to practice, everybody. If it doesn't turn out the first time, do it again. So today in my video at school, come with me and we're going to make Italian food. We're going to have tortellini with a buttered glazed sauce. Yeah, and then I don't know how much to... You're seeing this a day behind, so I'm starting another day today. We did tortellini yesterday, but today I'm going to try... Today's chicken quesadilla, and I'm going to try to film it. I don't know. I have to figure out how to turn the tripod. I have it it's mounted to the table, and so you have to figure out how to hurry up and turn everything around in order to get the other side of the prep table. I haven't mastered that yet. I don't know. Today, and it's intense because today is going to be quesadillas, and I'm going to try to use 2 grills, and I'm working it all at the same time. And it's probably going to be about 60 to 62 quesadillas that I need to make. Split that in between 2 shifts. And then I'm going to do Senna chips. I changed the menu. It's supposed to be rice. No, we're going to do Spanish rice, Senna chips, refried beans, crushed my way, and then the chicken quesadilla. And I start everything from scratch. Well, kind of, sort of. But if I have the opportunity, I'll share that with you guys. I do want to apologize for the video that I posted up today, which I made yesterday, my little whip and chat. I was tired. I was dog tired, but I knew I had to do a progress report. I had to talk about the Starbucks cards. Remember, for the Facebook, my Facebook subscribers, if you comment on the Monte Carlo sandwich, your name will go in a drawing for the Starbucks card. The Facebook group. We have a Facebook group, Diamond Painting with Friends 2.0 Facebook group. A lot of people, some don't have YouTube access, so they participate through the Facebook group. I have made a posting for week 1 progress. If you post under that post, you are eligible for the other Starbucks card. So hey, you might get 2 Starbucks card. Each week I will have a different type of a gift card, food related. All right, look, I'm late again. I stopped off at the store, and also I have to do my financials today. I'm behind. Let's see what else. The sun's coming. I was trying to beat the sun, but I'm happy. I enjoy working for the church. The Lord blesses me every single day that I'm here, and I'm having fun doing this. I'm just trying to figure out how to work everything out. I really am. And so today's I'm gonna stay late because I have to prep for meatloaf tomorrow. You guys can let me know in the comments down below if you want to see it. It's going to be huge. I only do it once a year now because we have so many children and they all want this this meatloaf home style meal, and so I have to start prepping it today. All right, I love you guys, and bon appetit. But you're going to see Italian. What is the Italian one? Mwah. There we go. All right, Crafty Chef Diamond out. I'm enjoying this. I think I'm going to turn my channel into paint with me and eat with me, cook with me. All right, love you. Bye. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my kitchen. How are you? What do I have on my menu today? It is buttered tortellini, but I'm going to use pesto with hazelnut to make a pesto buttery sauce for the tortellini. It's cheese tortellini. Right now, what you are experiencing, I'm trying to make my own ghee. So I used 2 pounds of my salted butter. It's melted, but I want to separate the protein. I don't want protein in my mixture. You see the white substance in there? That's the milk product in the butter. So I'm separating that. So when I put my pesto in the glaze that I'm making for today, then we have straight, real ghee butter. It's called ghee, G-H-E-E. All right, so I'm just gonna pour the rest in here. You can see all the protein. See all that protein sitting in there? Yeah. And it's gonna strain it. I do it the cheap way. I use a coffee filter and a strainer. I don't get fancy on a cone or anything, and I don't buy the ghee at the store if I can do it myself, because it's triple in the price, you know. And I just don't want to spend all my money on a butter that I can do on myself. So I'm gonna set this to the side, and maybe later on I'll show you, if I have time, the finished product of the tortellini. I'm going to clean this out, and then once this is completely strained, I'm going to put it in my hot box. My hot box is a Vulcan, and it'll keep everything at room temperature. I'm not room temperature, at the temperature that I need it to be for service. This right here is my garlic glazed butter that I use to make my garlic bread. I do have 2 pounds of butter out. I'm going to use the prep some garlic bread, and then I will teach you guys how I make my own garlic butter. It's really simple, very simple. It's just whipping it and putting pesto in it and some garlic in it, and I'm done. I make it every other week. This is my week because I'm going to use a good portion of this for the garlic bread. My service is small today, so here's my garlic bread, and then I did pick up some fresh Italian bread for the adults. The kids are learning how to have garlic bread. They're used to just having it with just butter thrown in the oven. I do the cheese, the whole 9 yards bit with it. So I am going to let you guys go for a few minutes, get myself prepared, and then we will make some garlic bread. This is going to be my new ghee for my sauce is going to be ready, and then I will share that if I can. Yeah, because I'm working against the clock. We are at 9:40. Service is at 11:20. So I already made a salad, tossed salad, and then we'll have garlic bread. The children are getting a pineapple ring today. The adults are getting a cookie, and yeah, so we'll go from there. All right, guys, see you in a little bit. So I have most of the protein out. I added 2 tablespoons of my pesto with pine nuts, and the pine nuts are grounded up. So I don't have any children allergic to any nut allergies, tree allergies this year. I am very lucky. Okay, so I mixed it through. Give you an idea of what it looks like. This is the glaze that I'm going to put on the tortellini. There you go. Basically the same sauce, but this is liquefied that I'm using for the garlic bread. All right. I'm going to put this in the hot box so it'll keep it melted, and then when I'm ready to serve the tortellini, this goes all on the tortellini. And then I shake it, glaze it, and it's ready for service. Okay, so now that we're going to do garlic bread, I did change out my cutting board. I use the white for bread, miscellaneous items. Green is for produce and fruit. Yellow is for chicken. Red is for meats. I do not have a red cutting board, but I'll use the white one, and then I of course sanitize them each time I use them. So I already have my items set up for me. Let me see if you guys, so I have cheese, some French bread here, and the butter that I'm going to use. I have some parchment paper that I already cut, a half sheet pan. I have a cart that's right next to me, guys, and I always use the cart. So this is all different. It's new with these food blogs or vlogs. Well, I don't know what you want to call it. So I'm going to go ahead and put some parchment paper on here. I think you guys can see pretty good. Let me lift you up a little bit. Oh, no. Does this work better? Okay. Cheese is the last thing. So I'm going to get 5 here and probably 3 in the middle. Depends on how many fits. This bread is really thin. And we call this a schmear. I might not have to make any, but I think I will anyways. We have a couple more weeks before school lets out. School lets out the end of May. I'm really excited about that. And then the other bread I have to cut. Like I said, this was pre-cut for me. I picked it up at the bakery that opened up this morning on my way into school. And then I will bake this on 350 for 10 minutes. So I think I need 28 garlic breads for this shift. I think we're just going to go with the 10 pieces of bread on the on my tray. Let me bring you guys over here. Aha! I always forget the camera can move. I'm so afraid that it's going to fall off. I take my cheese. The cheese is cheddar, provolone, and Colby. And then out in the dining room before service, the kids do have salad, so I have ranch dressing out there, French, honey mustard, and I make my own Thousand Island dressing, and I have a teacher that just loves the Thousand Island dressing. Okay, so this is, I need one more here, don't I? I sure do. Get another one here. Smear it on there. So we have tossed salad, and then I will put mozzarella cheese out there for service, so they can have on top of their tortellini. All right, finishing up my Himalaya salt, so I'm going to do a quick sprinkle, and then it's going to go in my holding cabinet, and I'm going to make some more bread, but you've already seen how I do it. So when I'm finished, maybe I'll take the camera off the cradle and show you how I store it. All right. Just so you know, underneath my cutting board, I do lay silicone pad down so I don't have any slippage. I just finished up the first loaf of French bread. Now we're going to go to one that I need to cut. This is just regular short Italian bread, or you can call it, it's not a baguette, it's just short Italian bread, French bread. I cut the ends off. I do save them. Guys, let me know if you want. I do save the ends, and then I make croutons. Let me know if you're interested in that. Like I showed you yesterday, you take the knife, kind of measure it, and your serrated edge, you take it, turn it up, and then slice. And you get nice even slices. Mine are going to be uneven just because I'm in a hurry right now. I'm working on second shift, and we need 28 pieces of bread. So I'll get these sliced, butter them, put them on my half sheet pan, and then the little ones, I'll give them 2 slices, or I'll just stay within this size. I'm going to put the butter on it, the bread, and then I'll show you the final ending to it. Okay guys, I'll be back. Sorry for saying I'll be back. Maybe I just need to stop talking and then go to the next step. All right, so garlic bread is done, and maybe I can take the camera out of the cradle to share with you how I do it. I think I'll do that. Now I'm getting the mozzarella cheese ready to go out in the dining room. I do have a little bit of cheese left over, and once you take it out of the bag, you cannot put it back in the bag. That's the same thing. Once I put cheese in here and it goes out for service, it goes in the trash. Nothing is reused when it goes out in the dining room because you just don't know. So I'm just going to pour about this amount in there, and I'm going to pour this in here, mix it together, and if they run out, they'll let me know, and then they just have a little bit of mixture of cheese, and it's all good. All right, you guys, it is time for me to start loading up some plates, and let me take this off the cradle so you guys can see my day in life in the kitchen. All right, so here is the holding area for the garlic bread. Top shelf, first shift, second shelf, second shift. This is the holding box for my pesto glaze. And then I'm going to move the camera, my setup here on the other side. This is my double boiler water ready for the tortellini. And this is the setup for the kids so far. It's pretty empty. And now I'm going to put some salad on there. Dump a bag of tortellini in there. I do not make the tortellini. I get it at the restaurant supply. And that's it. And then I'm going to get ready for second shift. Oh, you see that messy office of mine? Look at that. I'm trying to make that. Yeah. I've got all my recipes everywhere, my paperwork everywhere. It is what it is. My craft room's like that too. But everything else over here is clean, sanitized, ready to go. We'll talk about the office later. Because like I'll bring in stuff that I want to test out, and so everything gets dumped at my office on top of my desk. Yeah. See, I picked up creme brulee bowls today. So yeah, I just bring stuff in to play around with. All right, we'll see you soon. Put you in the cradle here, and I'll get busy. I am actually filming and watching the Karen retrial at the same time. I told you guys I was watching the trial. Yeah, I got headphones on. I'm just talking to myself, having a great time. All right, we will see you, I don't know, soon. Very, very soon. All right, you guys. Something I want to share with you before I put these sauces away, okay? This is shift number 1. That is made of the pesto glaze. You can see the pesto in the bottom. You see it? Remember I told you in the very beginning I made ghee. I took all the protein out of it. So that's what it looks like. This one here is for the second shift. You can see the pesto in there, but look, do you see the proteins on top? I did not separate the protein. It doesn't hurt the dish whatsoever. It might be a little, it's cloudy in the dish, but it won't be really cloudy on the pasta itself. Yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. This is with protein in your melted butter. This is with the protein removed from your butter. See how clear that is? Isn't that beautiful? It's just beautiful. So that just, I did this on purpose so it would be an example for you guys. But again, once I put this on the pasta, it's going to be fine. The babies they're not going to mind. Not at all. All right. See you at serving time. All right, so it is time for me to get ready for the tortellini. It is a gourmet pasta. It's cheese and white cheese in the inside. I'll show you what the package looks like. This right here is for one shift. We will use 2 bags today. These are all the utensils that I'm going to be using for the rest of the day. This is my favorite slotted spoon. It is pure stainless steel. It travels with me wherever I go. All right, so my water has pink Himalaya salt in it to give it a different flavor. So I'm going to kind of move my camera up and over so you can see. I don't want to make you sick. All right, there we go. Can you see it? Let me see how high. How high can we go? Yeah, no, that's not going to work. All right, so my tortellini is getting ready to go in. So I'm just going to cut the top right here and slowly put it in my water, and then I'm going to start stirring. And this will be done in 10 minutes. It's going to go in this container here. Once I drain it, I save my water. So what I do is I'm going to take my cart, walk this over to my sink, and then I'm going to lift up the strainer, and then I'm going to drain the water back into this container here. Sorry, I can touch hot stuff. It doesn't bother me. And then I'll reuse the same water for second shift. So I'm just stirring it right now, and I will be back with the final product. But when I put it in here, guys, it's going to be stored in here for a little while, because if I put the butter glaze on the tortellini right away, as soon as it comes out of the hot water, what's going to happen? It's going to absorb, the pasta is going to expand, and then it's dry. Really, it is. It does that a lot. So I'm going to store it in the hot box with plastic over top. I'll put plastic right here, seal it, and put it in the hot box and keep it at temperature until it's time for me to add the glaze. All right, so we'll see you in a little bit. Pasta is done. I'm going to put it in the Vulcan. I'm going to put plastic over top of it, and then I'm going to put this lid on there, and I'm going to let it rest for just a little bit before I do the actual pesto garlic glaze on the tortellini for service. But I just wanted to show you. You saw the frozen part. Now you see the cooked pasta, and it is full of white cheese. Yeah, it's really good. Very, very good. I'm even going to eat this piece. All right, you guys. I will see you at glazing time. All right, here we go. We are working fast. It's 11:05. They will be here at 11:20. Remember, I told this is going to be a little bit sticking together. Once I put the glaze on it, it's going to be perfect. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to put the cover back over it. Sorry. Okay, now I have to shake it, y'all. This is what I do. And it's saucing the whole complete container. All right. The children will get a half a cup. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And they love it. They love it. This is a huge, huge like on the menu. And it's clean too. All right, I'm gonna check on the bread. And then I'm gonna put this on my serving cart. All right, bread's coming out. we go, you guys. Isn't that gorgeous? Just a few minutes left on it. Oh, and there it went. It is ready. You hear it beeping? I'll be right there. I'm going to take my plate and show you what it looks like. Pineapple. Garlic bread. And then, you know, a beverage. The kids are getting milk. All right. This is my service for today. Guys, thank you so much for being with me today. Maybe I'll be back so we can prep. I got my butter getting at room temperature to prep the garlic butter that I used at school to make this fabulous bread. All right, it's time for me to get busy, and the children will be here in 10 minutes. All right, bon appetit. All right, so lunch is over with. It went great. I'm washing the dishes, and then I told you guys that I needed to make some garlic spread for garlic bread, and sometimes I use it. I can also use this for the tortellini that I made today. Excuse the way that the camera is until I get better at demonstration for you guys. It's all new to me, very, very new. So I have my KitchenAid right here. I have a 15-quart mixer. I'm gonna hook it up, and then I'll tell you the ingredients that I have. I have 2 pounds of butter, and then I have about a cup of my pesto, and I will share this with you. I get this at the restaurant supply. It is made with 100% hand-picked American-grown basil. It's gluten-free, vegetarian. It does have pine nuts in it. It's great. I've been using this for a few years, and I make it use it in all of my Italian dishes. All right, so I've put the paddle on it. I don't want to whip it because I don't want to incorporate air in my garlic. If I'm doing like a cream cheese or a buttercream frosting, then we would incorporate air. So I'm going to go ahead and put my butter in here. I'm going to whip the butter first before I add the pesto, and so I'm going to give you guys an idea of what it looks like. It's going to be noisy because I'm going to start it off on a low speed, and then I'm going to jack it up. So I'm slowly adding speed to it because I don't want to take it and throw it all the way to 10. I slowly walk it through because then you just burn your motor out, and you don't want to do that. Because I'm going to bring it up to 10, it's going to shake, but then I'm going to stop the video, and you'll see the after effects of the butter the way I like it before I add the pesto, and then rebeat it again. All right, here we go, bumpy. And I'm not used to working on this side of my prep table. I'm doing it because of the camera. All right, I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, this is whipped just the way I want it. It's nice and smooth. It has a little bit of air in it, but not much. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and add my pesto. Remember, this is two pounds of butter, which is 8 half-cup papered sticks. And almost a cup of pesto. So I'm going to lift it up. Again, I'm going to start the mixer very slow. So I'm gonna let that go for a little while, probably about 4 or 5 minutes, and it should incorporate pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna wash some dishes, a little bit more dishes. Kids are out there making art projects, so if you hear them, I'm in a school. So, all right. All right, this is whipped just the way I want it. It's nice and smooth. It has a little bit of air in it, but not much. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and add my pesto. Remember, this is two pounds of butter, which is 8 half-cup papered sticks, and almost a cup of pesto. So I'm going to lift it up. Again, I'm going to start the mixer very slow. So I'm going to let that go for a little while, probably about 4 or 5 minutes, and it should incorporate pretty good. Okay, I'm going to wash some dishes, a little bit more dishes. Kids are out there making art projects, so if you hear them, I'm in a school. So, all right. It's been about 5 minutes. I took it off the KitchenAid, and it's done. I did one scraping, sorry for the noise. My bowl right here. This should get me through to the end of the school year. We have a few more Italian meals to make, Alfredo, and then I do have that big buffet at the end of the school year. I don't know if I told you guys that. I'll be making a big Italian buffet the last day of school, and you guys will be with me. So I'm a little excited about that. I do have some volunteers that are going to help with the serving part, but the food, I'll be doing all the food myself, all the prep work. And so you guys will see how I make the marinara, my fettuccine sauce. I do use my fettuccine sauce through Knorr. I can do it through making a bechamel and then adding to it, but I won't have time. So I will teach you how I do it Crafty Chef way. All right, let me get some plastic for this. Give me a sticker. So I'm just going to label it garlic butter, 57, my initials, and used by August. It's butter, you guys. It's good. 87. All right. I'm going to place it in my refrigerator. This will be gone by the end of the school year, which is the end of the month. All right. Thank you for being with me today, everybody. This is what I do every single day, a different meal every day. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited about our 2-year celebration, this food edition. So the next time you see me, we'll be whipping and chatting and talking about food safety. All right, guys, have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I'll see you in my kitchen again. All right. Bye.